And then yes, NDC finance minister. Yes, what present mid-year budget wrong. Sadi yet ye dimini and all can ho. Baba ku etwa sum. And it's a COVID-19 levy no. And the NHIS levy. Also be 2026. Omo ye pa. De ade omo de sise Ghana fo hu se ntro and omo de ababet na koya no so. And they na me tell say obi Ay3ka say yes ono no de obe year free hodon 2026 nti odi hu sika kakra yes odi sika e wo hu kakra na che so omo de ahwabo how far I manage your mind no economy no and the NHIS levy now omo kan so ebe year free hodon na omo ehwa kopem 2026 by 1 full year there na che so omo nya hu sika kakra na omo de ebu o man no enti eno no de mo amohwa animu say COVID-19 levy no so omo ka kire say COVID-19 e twamu da 2020 na COVID-19 by na denti enda na adodankwa ekufuado ene na ban egusua eji COVID-19 ho levy maba 50 January muncha eye levy mu a ene eda ho books no na yen konkote a o say 2026 no be yi levy na free ho because oyi free ho a wan hwa no man no akrash o be yi free ho yi obunsusu ye a yenim and say wan hwa o man no ebe crash because sika free levy no eba no and indeed levy no sukra no because I say abno say deputy minister of finance back in the NPP administration ebe kan say COVID-19 no enko yes how COVID-19 no still e was system room into say to be gia ho levy no e dey hwe ye how far because COVID-19 na say legon ye antisa COVID-19 omo record cases bi ho yet say miamia baby so omo record COVID-19 cases e ho yes in free system na NDC force ye boa na COVID-19 na brochire kro omo age ehusika je na yenkwa there still e we books mu COVID-19 na ye chrono levy and na do abai age so dey omo antumi anya free budget odi kind buy main budget no e ba be match won when you COVID-19 levy and free and then so no or the mid-year review budget number still COVID-19 e wo books no levy no wo books no omo e be kire say somewhere next year and omo e be year free just say NDC den tro there ha NDC den tro yo yes in here no minority STG walk out omo boycott budget proceedings KCL at Forson present budget no minority anthem omo nkyere mu nyina ne say NDC for enjune o man ho so my Ghana ye kwa akoto aba July 11th 19 polling stations pe ye kwa akoto aba 19 polling stations pe July 11th e wa Blekuma North na che say ye pranko fu na NPP dia to just say actually omo a boycott to parliament no omo ye press conference kakra and na so nsem for ye so omo ni omo twetwe nkomo kakra omo so omo ndi omo achi na enei omo to a eye CDD for omo ko eye dean of diplomatic corps omo kokoshia no sansu no omo koshia Julius Debra chief of staff ne deputy ene eye mpadifuo bia e wo Jubilee house wo ene omo de omo anu disem etudwa nkrata no de honorable Patricia PJ ena ne nsa echase ene fangwa ye di egu dadi anumamu that is atumi aye na dwuma e wo Ghana no dadi anuma fango nso nyenya bi that's what the NDC can do and they omo ejije 1 cedi say ye de kwa akoto fango ye de apawan kania no ye to be anya nkania 24/7 because of 24-hour economy fiti enwa minim area wotim enwa Ashanti region mia pika ni anu dum so sa and of the air pie through and they crowd it still continues unabated of course na fed yet obi ebu kun flight omwa epese free and cry eba ebia wo ba Kumasi and then almost ya cancel flight the flight na ya cancel no fangu na eni ho ndc fo em provide fango ma yetumi de agu eye ewiemuhyen dade anomai mu na chese wo watumi atukwan na I cited krata bi from eye passion air chese omo apologize to eye omo customers na empo bia bidua oheneba na esiedu me ya konkrai bidua beba oheneba na esiedu de onyama medui na ma so no ankasa ni Facebook wo messenger ya de cancel the flight we post to our Facebook. It reads, dear valued customer, due to an aviation fuel shortage in Accra and Kumasi, your flight has been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please call 0800-221-221 for assistance. It's number no cry ego. Muntio, I'm heading somewhere. 0800-221-221 for assistance. Ana ohineba na nesiedu as supposed to be. Dear ohineba na nesiedu, your flight ACC KMS OP148 has been cancelled due to operational reasons. For further assistance, please contact us at 0800-221-221. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. Eda Ohineba, the Facebook wall. Beseba site passion air. Almost a statement. I'll look for that and read it out to you. Now, me koina me ya be research bia because energy minister. I said, hey, John Abdullahi Jinapo, we are just tired of you. Ya bro. And Trono, ya di say adoso dodo. John Jinapo and Trona doso dodo. Say, a false information that echo out. Say aviation fuel anyhow. Na aviation fuel no ibi wo hopa. Anyway, other na John Jinapo ye drosa. Ya brewo. Would the free a year 5 hours of fuel and aka and you be who in a na tro and a containers why containers I had 3,000 a year 2,000 why would there be a contradictions and kwa adia no omo aba be can say flight no problem ewo ho I just say you due to aviation fuel or say due to an aviation fuel shortage in Accra and Kumasi. Na John Jidapo, why if an original Okasafi? And now aviation fuel be good them. And the flight no mra with them or no mumber failing no send to plane. Ah, what kind of this is that? Masa, what your position? You are in government. Just tell us the truth and be free. Adiana Shotwa, tell us the reason and here. Ebia ma badisa member can't say enye no kre the false information from the way they kra na bubu o Ay3ka kan say de bia ensem bia o de bebe bia no enye no kre John Jidapo just keep your mouth shut what's a bia o de bebe bia enye no kre but 2% force one now make it black white said ye baba jama kan no. You are not in opposition. You are in government. For heaven's sake. Adiana short to go for flight. Obunya bibi was the aviation for a bia short. It's yambra them the embebu biada. And that's a flight no. And follow logo line brown. No my refill. Oh. That was same crazy. Nana kwa me pacho video no. Franca don't pray no.
It's all inscribed.
I want to hear from you.
Whatever you want is there.
Whatever you want to do.
It's not. Which violence are you talking about?
That you can't be beaten. Look at someone who is about 60 years. You beat her to come. It's not a human being.
Stop beating women. Stop beating women.
And this is violent party.
Yeah, we should stop the violence against election activities. If you don't stop this now,
Open up the party with the Muslim men and the party with the men who exact the
They are stepping on women and stepping on the most important thing.
The letter of violence is one that the president was expected to condemn. One of the
to be passed on to the rest of the diplomatic process.
it's a pen drive.
Yes.
The pen drive that has video about it.
We have here with us a pen drive that has a video of the various of them for your information and necessary.
I appreciate what you said, that we consider this issue an internal affair. Anyway, I confirm I've received the petition and will share it with all the other Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah.
Another
Thank you very much. So we are now heading towards the seat of government, Jubilee.
Endo baako mo amonhwe omo free parliament wonum eko na enu yedi kan etwa de kire wa no omo esane staircase no afi the second one no omo de omo petition ekoma dean of the diplomatic corps no na hwe ya no broni no ejiremu no nti omo present to the petition Edema, the dean of the diplomatic corps. But Nana Kwame, there's another one. You know, Emma, why? Frank.
Speaker, I'm grateful for your kind indulgence. Speaker, I say there's a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Speaker, as we all do know, our fourth Republican Constitution is the most sustained constitution in our body politics and history as a country. So, Speaker, increasingly, electoral violence is increasingly... Wait. Wait, I want them to be quiet before. Electoral violence, Mr. Speaker, is increasingly rearing its ugly head in our fledgling democracy. Mr. Speaker, the recently rerun 19 polling stations at Ablekumanov is truly revealing.
Honorable Minority Chief Whip, just a minute. Honorable members, the Minority Chief Whip is raising a very serious matter: election violence. I think it's a matter that we should take note of and devote a day to dilate on it, and at the end of the day take a position, because we need everybody to be on board. It takes away a lot of the shine of our democracy in this country. And so what he's talking about is serious matter. It's not something for us to just gloss over. But I want to plead with him because I didn't know the statement was on this subject matter. Because I myself have noted it, and my intention is for us to devote a day and enough time to take this matter through. It worries all of us, particularly you, the players, must be more worried than any other person, because the violence will be meted up to no other persons apart from you, the players. So it's something that we should take some time, and I want to urge the Minority Chief Whip to let us stop today, because we don't have time to do that. And our nation, in spite of what we're talking about today, are focused on hearing what the minister is going to tell us about the media review. Then we'll get enough time to handle your matter. Thank you so much.
Speaker, with respect, I will not on any day defy your authority. But Speaker, we have lined up a number of activities to back home our demands. And to the extent that these violence visited are not at home, we cannot be part of the presentation of the media budget. And to that extent, Speaker, to that extent, we are exiting the Parliament and cannot be part of this process.
That's it. One of the placards, quick placards, no. But after while joining, no, and Dr. KCL at Forson or call Brashebi Jeffy, or day a year budget, yes, mid-year budget statement. And or call Brashebi Jeffy say or co presenters and ye can protocol say, no. Na and cannot coin no. Be kase be a budget statement. I said the engineer no nka minority ewum dom kumanu wum and a majority no ewum na waka wie no now be say be a minority the entire hunu so etim no mu ye dede we dey killer budget hwan budget no mo din but ene dey dom kumanu adopana ye yan ntie nse wan hwa omo entna dwumadie num ama omo entie budget statement ni bi enti ampa ebra dwumadie no ebe hyasie no ena hu se Frank anodompre wasori agina ne nan so na ne nsem o kan nyina ne se ene de eye dasnonko anke so omutenamu na omutie dwumadie ne bi but omo no omuntenem because omo hu se NDC for endwene Ghana for ho na July 11th abato ekoto na Blekuma North no niema esiye a chese ye pra eye hawa kunsen emami enu kra ka ho na akua is senada nsoa ye mpedifo mutu bombo mpedifo be miensa bidi including journalists such journalists no podie ya no police ni no de omo so omo atwena so but civilians no de no de aban pepem ne enka hwe omo hu bibi aban na ya fa ho na cheso aban no endwene oman no enti ena no de omo ntumi ntinem na mmom no omo kọ Jubilee House no omo de omo petition akwa president ehwa no omo no say omo apage omo placards into omo ko Jubilee House omo di kan ko the cancellation CDD and omo ko dean of diplomatic calls so aso ansa no omo ko Jubilee House ebre ma me ho kwan Julius Debra ene na no ye Litha ene Mariam legal former deputy attorney general omo ene be hia omo na omo so petitioner MPP for kuchire ede agun krata so ema president entiene ne esi ye no entiene budget statement media review budget statement na nkasa dom kuma no obuntim entiye MPP for bi a kire ne omobekin kan bi dia ene ye nimi ne course ewo fio ba ko etwa amaso na be ka kire COVID-19 dia no enti asema aba eno no na kwasi ewa ha kwasi ewa ha we dia me pacho Razak so matena sentem na we dia me monitor na me nko okay ka be ko the bekwa homa no so na yakwa akotwetwe nkobo but me ma bidwafo no akwaba na yenkoye ni mansa Dr. Kwasi yeah me ma akwaba
yeah me amenia
Alaj Razak me ma akwaba
obageke
na wo ye
me just nyamado
ene budget statement no de maka me nim say ye ni mansema na ede yaka of a minority staging a walkout. I don't know cabinet prof hon koma me phone lines answer India mbuame. But what more shani mo amuti? Asama Mahama Ay3ka, majority leader. The last time was the controversy ewo brashimi jefie. Ebra ye nua eneskumi. Every mu ya July 7th. Na cheso ombeka sema no june by election ho. Eno ekoye nsempi ewo brashimi jefie. Ene majority leader Mahama Ay3ka Kroya and some more can say minority pa na ablekumadie we ensembe and some troka we control case we and actually mo this stage workout yeah babe kind budget statement no benefit Ghana for nyina eti minority mo workout we ablekumadie troka we na ablekumadie ya na si yin kukontokwa we say ya esi and a they work out every parliament a bra be kind budget statement no and a benefit the whole of Ghanaians in summer or those akanon ablekumadie there just say no chile say omu muna se IGP so I believe so sad on so hu ablekumadie inform hu dipa wu ya kan inform and no and ye the kwakwete but Razak yeah thing edu no and almost stage workout or say ablekumadie no dey nya asem yes this stage workout we yes
say I want to be restrained and yes make asem bia ma amanfo mu nim se sanam tem bia no mo hu mi sa ablekumadie no enya hwe a boku bibisi wonum tonko honum
kwasem na meka se bo me sana agate o sheme sana
and yes sa no hu boku de no so boku de no so nya asem bia enti no ntumi ngo
exactly
me very sorry a very insensitive person no bia oya abadoye
aboku kraso no na she
me gidi say as we speak now Mama Ay3ka should have been the most worried person my regard to your friend say insecurity or my MCC any violence are air coso but ono nko na the constituency ade say obi antimi nkoda o my Mama Ay3ka ono nko na the constituency ade say obi say ono nko na the constituency out of 276 constituencies say ono Ghana ono nko na the constituency obi enji obi ni. Everybody is in the suspect, including all the chiefs. So he should be a worried person now in this country. So when it will be an issue of insecurity, violence, but also in Nipa also assume no can, but not to brush it aside. So ablekumadie no your friend is konto break sa no ye be ma on tena ka mu no nko onko boko no ono se case nyewe on tena ka mu as an MP also on MP o bebe ofin se me tia sisi a me subi asundwe wo me se me wi a me tumi moto me tima ko e ten electoral race ansa na makofi akoda nti so ye be ma sa on tuka soldier for any police any nage no so wetin wura boku a the last 3 months Mama Ay3ka so tima ko boku a so insensitive person so in some minority folk can on tears here because oni abada on tears he doesn't understand the ye can boku yetimi chi oba na ya twena ba na ya bono na ya slashing the truth na ekuna to hono so on fa ho a anka de dia ha wakumsu ablekuma na minority e ka ho asem no enka be dadwene e de amano so sometimes when you don't speak it's better than to speak yen tiny po ejuma ye de ama wo say ye na ho akunta na ye pese obuma ye no asem na ebe wo ka ho asem na ebe ka so ka wo say majority leader na nyesa wo say friend Mahama Ay3ka na nyesa nti wa nka so okugito abla ko nti nya ono asem na ye discuss wa nka sami jemfi asem enyo omo asem na ye ka we are discussing Mama Ay3ka's treatment nti wanya ka asem na de there are related issues so we will relate it
Sadan na almost where in a year member of Parliament almost the year 2/3 it's your no who say
so na any kwanse and am say oye insensitive in or call on sensitive so almost super majority in fact almost super majority the 2/3 is there for them so they shouldn't have been worried so mo feel say minority no ehun nim fa so they shouldn't have been worried. I don't see where they are worried. I don't mean what they tell us worried.
Sad understanding then so a minority no a same and then omo edia ababe to so say omo month na budget statement.
Enti omo super majority. They should concentrate on their super majority. No munye na yenhwe. Omo nye no kwafo. Omo nya abadaye so. I'm telling you, come more badaya. Ene. Ah, ye ka say. How comes me be emre bi wa bibi. Sa na amanfo ka ye gitum. Until say trust. Until we don't think as a people that we should have an end to issues like this. Oka no akoma kofa ayewa so asemaba. Eni na Ghana for fee say o say to abamam. Na mumu ba BBC enkoso. Unfortunately, Ghana for two about a moment. The level of insecurity a war mine. A was so. Okay, imagine say election. I was some kind of management control. Debut. Enrich ya so as ye bobi tukunu. E woni fie nim. Yeah. Ohene. Nanse KUST. Ye say abranti bi ye cheno no ko she baby. Ye kunu. Kodoko supporter ba ku bi wo oni oye immigration officer e wa kra okodanika ye kunu ye to abakra 12 nipa 12 oboasi 12 ye kuomo e friends so Ashanti region ankwa keke mumu vendors ye kuomo omu number 4 boku almost every day ye ku obi ye shi obi. That should be our worry, not things like this. That should be our worry. Me bad and come say sika so far against na omanyanya omo de nyina solve insecurity o mamu but they don't think about that one. Because the cost no ento omunti. And probably omobusia enye affected. So they can play around. And say abu ha kumsa ohun say am from so. But who you don't know the next target. And then I catch my friends from the NDC side. I say, say I comes in a bono. And I yes, sir. The next person I targeting you, MPP for better, you don't know that person. It might be you. Say I boy how MPP ni. So probably that should be MPP ni so person bobo NDC ni be atu aka. And yes, sir. Obeda unze So we should start looking at how to find solution to things like this. Also at this point here, yes, it's a switcher. There's no more election violence. But if our friends want us to continue that way, we will all look at a quiet before so be able to because a buyer or super majority. No be say no want to man for the 9 NC for no one can say no and ye maybe a chum maybe see maybe a chum maybe see Ghana for emphasis I know way because into yen stop no they don't talk about it. The police are mute, they are quiet, they are using hypocritical statement to justify normal a cause our black man. The good Lord that we all proclaim to be serving is looking at all of us. The hypocritical attitude I let you my say ye nyamisro for ye som nyame ye de me say one day nyankopon obeda ne nya hwe obi foforo na de besi o man we might not like it.
Now, Raza, can we continue to live in a country? Because a jungle, say police, the justice, anyhow. Oko law courts, so I shouldn't care any down. They say no license to insult because Kevin Taylor, the Emre, yes, the Tiase. What to say everything under this administration called reset. And I'm baby cry.
And because we are living
I mean, I don't get
because
it.
we are living in a very hypocritical society, very, very hypocritical and dishonest society. As of for no say be omo malam for ka say omo Ghana omo ayen for no mo and no their voices were loud. I didn't know my edi. And then as of for IAD. Okay, also it's too early. It's too early. People are dying. Now it's too early mpunye. And people are dying. Say quite too late in so everyone can say. We are living in a very hypocritical society. One was a civil society organization be it may be an anaka said a course or also a friends ablik mananya. What?
Oh, sir, Yamado do an appointment.
Civil society organization.
What council are there?
National Peace Council. The reverse National Peace Council. What is Omobio Manuakasa? I am for Cassia or more minimum. What is Omobio Manuakasa? So I better say, yeah, we must not give credence and respect to those people who be a better try to be protected or no. Maybe I mean, per se, be do. And if we are not careful, the two force for the past 3 days, may cannot be a platform here, Makobia. The two people involved, that is NDC and MPP. There's another third person or one or then see now. You are not careful, the person will put all of us aside and took over the country. Or no more for KK, men say be drawn. Because you have experienced it. And now your friend say, Dr. Suso, I experience. When you now catch a experience, a bad experience. And I yes, I say. Some microphone, Sanipano. So because of the Joe Managa, you, Munyamaka, maybe a moon, Nanye. But didn't Nebema Sadenaba, you subain our politician, and the civil society organization, and a security man, or was almost original to not protect the interests of this country. No, Omunina, or my compromise.
I know the can look right because some of us have maintained say the worst form of democracy is better than a third, you know. But now saying so we research amongst the youth also be refi. There was this organization over here research. Say third, you know, open obviously I already now more day to other countries
because as a democratic country now, yes, as a democratic country now, we believe in democracy and the rule of law now. Yet two above here inside of say we inviting democratic leaders. You can invite some microphone be no mobile and you almost saw so monam here podiums now.
Nana fans fans at the edge. But I won't film kura
I can say impo ene yen create a special envoy no mu edili.
And so and Nisa get to that
Nyankopon am more
by glorified
Nyankopon am more as on mine. We are just fortunate. We are just fortunate in a womb, but we are refusing to understand that fortunate. Yaduniya say we are superhuman. And now we are super special from the rest of the countries in Africa. That is not the case. And then say whole Supreme Court Mikache say no was saying ke ma ubi issue bench warrant ye man hearing and say na issue side warrant na ma no na nipa no ye penalty ye also oma court as someone so omra also oma until how do you give that person a hearing? How do you give that person a hearing? Nipa na so omra fia also oma nipa na so omra fia also oma baby otempo also onkyere. Let's say to me or say the question say the same to me by say question. Then how do you give that person a hearing? We are hypocritical people. We are just hypocritical people. People who are supposed to know better and look and hold their country into high esteem. They are trading it for their selfish gain. intina blekuma me say obi angawe o amanfo okay probably avo comes in maybe onye your friend saying favorite amanfo favorite aranya sa na Lloyd or nipa omo bu no omo den national organizer no omo bu no die no ye omo say how comes mre bi e your friend saying no constituency BBC e wo kasoa enam so no ye MPT BBC na Lloyd no ye den ana e bo no. So if MPP will not retaliate because of how concern, but they will retaliate because of law. On national organizer na e bo no and anya sanete onu den o ye obi. So e bro e bo no etiacha na form. And you think if an MPP get an opportunity to retaliate omonye ebia nko omonye because assembly two omo no enanka Ghana for mo also omo nimde a omo tima e wa abada so oh na de mudi awa kumsin de ebia sabi ye for so because why obi be pen but Lloyd de mudi ye no ye for so entwa yiye ma e binsi anana nka enu no it sounds reasoning to the ears of the people. But when you don't do that, it means all the hypocritical civil society organization and as of for they are justified, they see, they are okay with it. So I don't think Ochina they will have the moral right to speak against it.
Mate, a country called Ghana. Hey, Emma, na just a bit aside Kumadi. Titu Kevin Taylor no metie lawyer for do now to say do na against what happened court but lawyer judge for say yeah ti omo no omo ya reset fufuro we and emra si say ye de adwuma na digina no mema empedfo abem ye be hwe Ablekumade na hwe no because ansem no still na no yemu bi yenti ase attorney general so no akofa dufo dia ba bebo oh my god na he fan ye kika kwi enti say ya na ye pay ho say ya eni ye pay ho research the say ya na ye pay no a chese ye butu mra no na chese ye timu sa obi ankasa yo kwasi so when na minti
that's pa be dey say the di ka ro ye Ay3ka Ay3ka de me de bia ara me bisa say na wan kwara ni ko ye majority leader o mo number bako kra and I wish he doesn't seem to care.
As you go a gentleman when you say bia NDC for no na shed kutu po sakabi na what
how do we define somebody who is gentle? Don't you with him onya tade wa she what that gentle no your comportment we suba anyway say the was in nipa relate no
abaka na ya go for those times how do you even know or kasa by hand that's how
we ma had money we na ono so nim say ade a ku nipa no na ope nyama de baswasa be ba no eno na ye na stock in trade ope nyama de ba na no nya Abu Sakande ono a didi mo na Abu Sakande wuya ya Abu Sakande ya namne so na de contra parliament what I say na what wo na ne ya ka say ukrom untimi ko member of parliament wakasa ukrom yesu abontene na boko untimi mebie wa no kra anya statement bi kra appeal to ukofo say omumfa omu ntokwa omumfa omu na de ni ade into from you cannot do it. And I want to about make baby sir. So be a me come for another constituents me semo. Bibi asibia mo fan chena say. Obi a wo ye member of parliament what H0t no. E kabana no ko timi aye. Anase bia ka won krofo ya ka hwi. Wo fa bamba be. No fa ayi e fa say ayi omo keka hu ya omo parliament omo nyina free esfree hoi. Na my arrangement. Sanya dia bokokra na mo be hia. Mo betimi akohia one of these nothing towns na say na ka mo din komo what I say mo friend
na constitution to benka ye beto aba nsem oboko kan wo including president na meeting and am to benka anu tin tokwa esi o metwe social media wo ga bia na o ka so ye be ma wo mra o say Ay3ka ye be ma wo mra what I say ese wo fie wo hokra ya kohye no ntina wan kasa kra no onyina so kra no ne say utimi ko krom no be want me ko ni krom say o te parliament ni yaka say ye ko obi a anu wo fa be am fa what I say
o kromu ye hyedan ye kum ma ye prepran koda school ntimi nya adwuma nurse fo ntimi kwa adwuma adwo ekro ni nyina ye stand still 6 o'clock obiara ko hyedem ekro bia night life nkan ho bia no enye kro o ma bia night life basis bia no uti wo se bebi akọ enti ene uti parliament ya o kasa bebebe investor bia ba ni ya kasa MPs no obi anfa ni investor nko ni kroma ekroba na ado de ne bekoso investors aba yesi wo obi anfa investor ba ko nko say 276 anamba obi anfa investor ba ko nko ni pesua so na ade a wo pese o ye ma no onye ma wo untimi nko kromu mpo na ade investor nako enti wo ti parliament no ko ye tok woni o ti wo kwa woni obi a wodi ne so omo a wo kasa che omo a wo gina wo manam no kra no wo mfa respect mfa ma wo mu what I say enti we say o di moni na o keka ni nsem say ya why do you have to worry yourself enti me dey me kanam dey Ay3ka na for say man an kasa no onye obi o ye serious ana ni sen keka no say ya you say obi epra we ya chicken nya no na ko ka say 1 cedi pe onso ababo we ye na 1 cedi say any prepare ye kafu e ho asem say yes 1 cedi before that no na mo the 95% at so before the budget number ready and mo the 1 cedi at 95% and na mo say the 1 cedi ebeto e friend say liter ne so ntina akwa ye 195 and I say 2 cedis enti ene woto fu bia no a what it means no say woto 1 liter bia no a ube tua 2 cedis so the first one ka ho a ube tua 2 cedis and the 2 cedis no na woto 4.5 now it tells you say ube tua skakase na de ode etimia ye wadwuma we obi out 100 gallons that's a 1 cedi times 100 that's 100 cedis so the 1 million ka ho woto 50 cedis not just ode friends 50 gallons that's ode 50 times 50 gallons no 1 gallon no you say 4.5 no times 50 not just all the 2 point something na so you know and ya that form and onye obi a wo care he doesn't care onu anso na gire mu a na ka yesi wo de friend say e-levy wo ko de 100 cedis kwa na obetua 10 cedis number o si anya papa and 100 cedis no wo tua say wo tua 1000 cedis wo tua 100 enti no ya de ha dwene at what I say enti mama Ay3ka ne de me de bia wo kasa bitimi trust di na me hwe no na parliamentary debate bia obengu se trouble aba ho bia no no na akwakofa ba oni akosi amapo ase hwan no ba kwa ho se yamia na properties no o ka no dafi amapo no na be ka se meeting bi enkofo bi cause on ntore ni ade sama no o mu adwene ma o jiro wo kra wo ntase enti no Ay3ka ne de me de the least said about him no the better because in that day was a nipa life no one person bibi tuna o say nyina yeke bibi tu nipa ba ko pe o say nyina ye de yeke wo ko fa San George dey ba San George no ko attack police for no ono ne ko attack police for no police for no na attack no what I say but in the vice versa no how I come say wo jane baby she's been there for almost about 30 minutes and sana ko for e ba ho and a calculated plot so your boys here omu tena pick up no ma omu see e ba ho see e bebo no ada na bebo na see asoma see e mebo no for no reason it will be akwa ye bibi say na nye na ye kan ho asema me tie say na ba be ka say ayade bi ha no no ko pe one day bi a opese omu trans na omu kan ho asem ayade ye concern edemo bia especially electoral violence and I was na aba ana Muhammad no so favor no it won kasa the police stations do and this boya say no hwetepa dom ne koye fence nana MP hwe ni fie ka say ko hihye no ho hwe nipa ye dwidwa wo mu hwe nema wo ma ye through other regions ablekuma ho na no hwe say de omusi call EC office ekwo say ho almost all the places nothing region near the nyina ekwo say nema hihye school bi kra de omusi ahye no because the papers akwakugo enti mo nyina ba na president uti kroma untimi ota word untimi nka word kra mfa ho se ne ma ekoso no nye school for aduane ayede ma wo mu no unkofo ya bomode akwa akosesa aduane nti wo mu de aduane de wo de fo mu kwan no akwo mu aduane nti mako akosesa aduane ayede ama yede kofe school for ni nyina mako akosesa wo kofwe ayi district assembly enema ye de gu ho fridges ni ade a e de ba be ma amanfo akoye adwuma eno so makwa akosesa enema basa na moye wokrom ase obi ehu ene violence amudi akoso no wo a wo ye majority leader no wo tamo no say eye trivia ntimo obi anya ho hwe yesu no brebe na pa ya ye bo se de na amenya wasi de kai bon pa so be ko ni krom obo akoto cruise no ho na no wokọ ha na obeti ne kakanka enti no ye nyina no ye ma ye ni na ho ne entwekọ e be fa so a ebetimi de sa basa ye no e de afa so
but say bia executive no atwio mu ani a said the onus lies on the IGP so na atwi den
an IGP no de oblem no say mama na so wonya ye de na wakoka president no and also to make
the president calling for a report say ayawa so the electoral violence
now akwatia neni o chireponi neni o sana mani na wanhwe anka ho
na we dey watch den
ana make na say o the report na ba ye no o so otimi bie wa no ka bibi che won koda no because ni nyina ye won koda the videos are there to show ni nyina ye won koda na ye sade no bibia ye basbasa bi ye koso bia ye ndisi for boys no na ye ndisi for no na ye nyina offices omu ko ye yes nyema na ade Kumasi Sports Stadium omu ba ha ye be say nyema wo office ye pamu nkofo ni ade quite recently Raf okra office ke kwa kohwe no anyi obi ntia na nazo a eso oba ho e beku no
youth organizer
Raf no nebuza no eso oba office okra mbeku no nti office okra onko wa report okra wa so okra mampo police station says so I say my woman ponte na friend say NHIS office she dey omni ko ya no one free aye babu yerekun woko no to baby kura dey say NHIS for ni bi kura onu kura dey say abuna kunu kura ase bisa ni nyina woni tua obi papa o eni akohwe na prepra no ebe kan na undimi mi wa no ka wed that wa wo ja responsibility ni dey aba aye ewe enema ekosu
that's IGP on na the entire say dey ba enye no obey
na say some ekosu nya na nado na no mu dise no njade na de ko che papa ya yes
oh yes president the ono dey entire ono dey dey subuo no airborne but IGP don't be bold in get
ba na juma ono dey say dey juma no ma no ye ntimi nkoye ma no what I say but president no was office wa ye said na nado teso ani ade ni nyina bon se na nado na yakohwe nkofo bi na nado ne me sabe pepe na ade so ano ena no mu twama en the same size and ade mo ho bewe so what the make na say enti IGP de won hweso no onye na dwuma de was otimi chichi wo won chichi wo mu but omun sa no ya chechire with impunity hwe obo se de NDC fo nkofo ni soja fo ko hwe kwa omu faso ni soja fo ko hwe kwa police fo si ba ya kra no a omutimi ko bubu bare no with impunity enti wo ye panyin no wantimi amie wa no aka nchen koran se na ma mo ye no emfa kwan mu e de asembe ba na de be na hwehwe de na hwehwe she said you match the call a office or your friend say Ghana Gas office or she do mu koye ho she a friend say Forestry Commission office look at all the places mu koye na she niema basa omu ye ho and then ni nyino mu guso and no ti ya hwe ha your friend say chekwada so na chese obi o so ye chairman na baby a designated for obi a won nkrata no wo se won pere na mutaka na se mrana se it won pere wo akofa kia and was say nu agum na ade won krofo begu se
so much lawlessness
they be prefer obi a obetimi this impunity we no na chese bibi gira na che epia no bibi memetimi akoyesa
acting national security minister
esa se memetimi akoyesa metimi nko it is obi nya sa hoden no to the sense of what this pick up yaba no the nua ma abesio ade ne carpenter for ne ade cement ni aba say momu bo ade no ha ya ne betena ye mfiri ha ye ya ne na tese bibi dinachi enti wo ye interior minister na won timi kan cha kwa ne say wa ade ya wo ye de enka ho because nipa no according to penifo no mu din command o mu kutatati did o mu ho ye o mu dia no they have every document ye o mu dia a o mu ba be adwuma enti wo ko na o ka say wo ye party be enti wo ba be ye bibi o wa na ye ko ya na say bai enti me tiri za mo mi anhwe na ye nka ne ye na ye ntase say ne ma we nkiti say ya no I know that the problem can say ba they say small lepers become big lepers and big lepers kill enema ne ba no nofe saa no ebeji nsem aji nsem a obo nsa opata ba bia empata enti midiri said the earlier interior minister no so no obesi for no abeka chesa ankofo no say wo mu free ho no the better for him because omu nsem omu kan nyina ne say ono na se omumra omu nsem omu kan nyina
oh na eno ana meka onim so bi pa I know they without fear of you onim hu bi
enti no susu say onim hu bi a omra
yes onim hu
assembly ye na djuma that's obi by sabotage assembly djuma na assembly for no ba obeka tene say wonyai no say wonyai no no de oye no onim de ode ne ba ya
and anka you no anka by now you issue statement be kan bi
what did they
be yin no say you no the church mutaka the church
that is where the problem is and the majority say one rantem sansan na bagin sem say bibi ye basabasa ho no onyin sem because obi a ono na asase no no oba be na djuma de I'm telling you say edu time bi na ne bufu a ono so won fa no o ma no nye falasa o we so the nkofo be ba we the nkofo be ba na no agin sem afina the security forces are trying to dem na brofo ten ne account wo ebedu ne nipa miensa nan ne pra wo mu na wo koya na so bai enti no mejidi said the earlier they do that the better owura na oyi boy no oyi ase oyi akwa fence tell no ase why no
yenhwe na watchi asapeti aba betoi attorney general mrana 60% ne 40% and eja she say for students of law unanimous for akasa regarding a year bench warrant yes she say you must be given the opportunity to express yourself but you know say and sana empodo yebeka bibi yaka bibi what say that will say
this QNet aban Vagiki, the Omuye ni. So the idea banase enya. They try to create something. No I overshadow the was a Ghana for edging normal count Neko. So Kevin Taylor did by Anyamawa. Who's a munina more on a marginal? Huh?
That's how some name, mama. And your mama.
Who's a munina? Marginal honor.
Asem yi enyanwa.
Okay. Say na you recognize dufo any the other 7 no. Say na Ghana buying si umadi. Over 5 billion. Ghana cedis, right?
Yeah, I think okay, dollars. No, it was something in the region of, is it, if not mistaken, 122 something million dollars. Yes, thereabouts.
And a Ghana buy H0t say. And I'm saying Ghana buying responsibility so obey monitor banks in Nti. Say Ghana buying intima monitor banks in the banks in the amount for Ghana Fusika. Ne no crest air banks and omodo omosa sika kotuya. I was Ghana buying Ay3ka na mom. And yes sir. Intina Ghana buying use over 21 billion Ghana cedis. Every year your friends and banking setup cleanups. And yes sir. The person per the Attorney General Ay3ka and per release now or the no prosecute no per the or years. Attorney General Ay3ka said the 8th person in question have admitted that Omudi Ghana Fusika. That is my understanding. Wakachiren say H0t say Omudi Ghana Fusika.
Someone yet ready sobo and that's over 3 million.
Attorney General Ay3ka say H0t 60% of Sesika na your friend is saying Omudi no. Enti case no odi H0t and for so be no into otwam. We a sad day at the development of this country. A very sad. Because Attorney General, it means, aside more muso, more money, a did attempt there, no. Many the wage because Attorney General also so chronos.
But Razak, and did the attempt there is where you equally serious.
Yes, never. And
also, you grow.
And yet, never.
But Attorney General did
at the attempt there, sir. say videos ni nyina o nti say danger men ha me ho say time o say
and enya did the attempt keke say omo cast a bench warrant
me
so oba sesam no
enya re
eno na me ha me
over keke enya re
did the attempt keke bench warrant no say dey ma opportunity me nti bi da
me say did the attempt dey ya catalog all the videos nti be boss ye be botam no dura ye be obi odi o matem ye be bo a chain microphone na trom say nipa we ena we mu esoso no so omo wa ma
bra ma asesa no ye menti o tu dey
yes aba ma na position kra mo na di o ma menti no mo yes ado into so that is where the danger is to my understanding the attorney general no also so kro no so which ma bo Ghana for kro na wa je atum na Ghana aban de wa court uso metua ntutua kakra na ye jawo because you were at osie other prisons see aye kasa na anya sa na no nya nipa onu kura ojitum na your friend say enam say you abana prosecute no abana jetum say na ye wura atu ese tua sika ne bi and indeed no otua nso so na we sika na yese nipa enwotwene ajetum so omotua na so omotua na sika ne ewo hin omutua ne daban when evidence to it when evidence to 60% na your friends say your friends say you are correct for mo etua no when evidence to who have seen it sika no otua omutua ne daban account ban mu na ekoye sen sika no 60% sen me say I'm very sad yenye careful we have refused to grow this country because of pettiness and partisan politics. Once again, the civil society group, any ahemfo, any malamfo, any asofo, omuhwe, omuti, omon, dey koso. But omayedin obi ankare. Say obi awia amanfo nwotwe aka omuchi abum, awia esika over $130 million. Attorney General catch so omaje tum say sika no mafa. But the reason is that no. Nkofo na je tum se oma boy krono, oma je tum se oma boy krono. Na Attorney General say, enam so oma je tum se oma boy krono sika no oma 60%. Nti dia kan wa je trade Ghana for enya trade. I'm sorry if it makes sense, it doesn't make sense to me. Nti Ghana for mma sorry, na mma enimbre. Entutu abrante na me kwade na menim se oyehu forsa was empower for keke because me I'm not joy in listening to me titia menya no edidi atemen ka ho titia na sabi me poor family editi me no edidi atemen ka ho. So I have no joy in listening to Obi Odiatem.
Say NDC for no money jam. I'm na born pass onye. So
me I have no so enti mostly no. This metis Obi born am say, "Hey, no why like say?" Yes, say asimesi. Yes, "Hey." Ana muti di mu data. Etie we. Almost Obi a wa mata wa Ghana ha bia odinatem. And I say, yes, almost Obi a wa mata wa Ghana ha wodi obi atem. Omo kura wodi o matem. Ne kasa fi egu amanfo aware. Ne kasa fi upplug some families into fire. Sa branch na ekran. Me nti se do che na menim so ye bema na menim so ye hufuo. Na menim so ye hufuo. This will need the state protection. And so not to move upon all atrocities are woody. This will need state protection. And so not to move on my name so a name so a why saying we the national security man protection I didn't bar former vice president fee. Our host my woman a dying yes I a vice president and also tenam. Sa danum ana ide asa nipa hunfo no ebetenem ene sa de ko general court de papa bako nipa tere na omo pass judgment said the omba say omo be no enombe by me papa Amadu Tanko his lordship I am say almost decision bia the new government he person omo take be on a presiding judge. Yes, Justice Amadu Tanko.
Omo jididi.
I am sir. Almost all decisions 4-1 decisions na eba no nyina. Mo da mo check most o mo na presiding judge. Ni patre ne de ntia ye do mo ba ye no. Die ntia ye do mo ba ne next time bo no mo say ni sa ni patre ne mu ba 4 ba be count. Ba ko ba ka no ma 4. Na say the Amadu Tanko account mo benya 5. The way you know 5.
They say you are Chief Justice. President Mahama say you call for bench no so. And no more yan bafu bond. And as you no. And our appointed. And our appointed. Almost na catch say law. And yet at all the time in the issue right. You see common sense. Intermediate. Bibi enu a emenwa. But the mistress say once a guy repeat mun for ma dwenu nko na mun hwade if you say aban yi bae almost decision bi on person mutiki say 4-1 ya omuta omo ya de pa omo score line ya na 4-1 bon say Amadu Tanko Justice Amadu Tanko his lordship and the presiding judge.
Yo
Me de men ka say why bone but me say almost all the 4-1 na ya eba no ya on the presiding judge. Then no presiding judge.
But Razak kwasi so
me na se pa me na se na Ay3ka no ma me hwe ayi ne de no ya was obi a 60%. Emre bi ani Ghana ha che se obi 60% ne nya no. Antisa na mo bi kwan no e de am obi bia se wo ba bedi udia so ko di 10 million that is 600,000 ba de aka nyina wafa
enti de aguso aboho
exactly
se to Ghana
put maybe any ho say was 60%. Antisa asenka owure ya wo capital bank say was senka ba na no ye ja no amana kofi but odaso dem what I say enti no migiri say ade bia e ha dwene na lawyer for no mummemu na mumwa what I say Mete lawyer adofo or dey won come up seriously I say there is no law in Ghana say the car and I would the Ay3ka that's what 60% ejao there's nothing like that but me no ayi ni nema na oye na nyamwa e friend say attorney general no mo say no say no say wo mo number the bia ne nema obe bia no one side o radio so any TV so and o prosecuting nipa the juma we ni nyina no o be o prosecuting nipa o TV so ne radio so a press conference prosecution there ono ana ye
yes say press obeye foforo
obeye bi obeye mo o so court o ye be ma anya ade aye hwehwe ni ade anke ye hwehwe nyina ne say nipa no ye bibia fa de ko gina court fa de ko na fe na obeba betra ho na nipa no wasopa no ene waye wei enti o de ni ko do court na ono so de no ya foba na court for ko ka say akwa na sem oda na enigwase ade gu no ene say obia ye guilty obia wo kona sem bia ye guilty ayi efense edubo yin di na fe na wo ka say wo ko evidence no wo evidence a wo be kan press conference ase si enya bibia wie nipa no wo sei wo dan sei wo we sei afi wo ko gina ho a wo ka che ko tsem mfa so wo kakra ma me na ma fa na nse wa obe interfere wo meyi na enyema wo ko kato ne so no wo kan sei ntime am the view say wo sei timi hwe na ye mo muti ase say obi enu wo dwane bibia o na momu no yen sei nipa din sa
Mustafa Hamid
look at that okay kan nipa no wasem sa be wi ase no wanya bibia amfa no na de na obeka eti no me de meka cho mu ni se o bibia o ka
o SP so ni odi enam nche
ono kwa de be ba na zo lita
ono kwa de o
waja se ono de na sem kra de ono nya me se ne tukra amafo yi pie ye se asem ketwa ono de se be ba no wow eti no me gidi se yen se nipa din sa ana nye right a lawyer for bar association for near the other. No one can be being chairman because the bedroom time, you know, obi me say na de me call. That's what they me call say. I idea me call dibi mo. Let me catch you say damage amaji aban no kra. No you want me tia. So Sanyan ko pray na for one be boy tia me say for wasem kwa. Bet me age damage seriously because maguma ni mase. Enti no yan hwe ne yan country o say that is not the way to go. Me who attorney general bia na djuma ne say obeba be general radio so na TV so na wa press conference na wa say nkofo. Ade be de na obenya. Oh, me there no na ya na ekamagine kese pa say it is not done. Me who no what we attorney general na kasa no. Sika e wo ho so mutimi boa me age no. What Jim? She calling that $200 million. As this agreement, who could see that 5,000 namaye. And then we are watching some omusino, 1,300. Out of 1,300, no, 680 and a year ready. 680 a year ready. Drainage system on count. Ensure a call and count, BB and count. And then says you get $200 million a year, no, 200 million a call. Contract an aji. And then 5,000 I won't see ye. And then I can room and a go. And only ye Jessica, Oba and Osi Nipano uncle. Opunia some buy a yin na home, fertilizer some and a coba 271 million Ghana cedis. The Korea Siano, was you one funny whom could be, or fast escano or the court. After a summer, may ya Casano Jina Quota, Yakofano de Nakwa Governor Bank of Ghana. And someone no Mujina Musika ne womu, and no Nana. And no, you can walk about the phone and incorporate Kamui. And no, 660 million Ghana cedis. 660 million. About 6 trillion. No, so 660 million Ghana cedis. And no, yes, when you're there, on fan huni, no one fan Hong Kong. If you are not so see a Jimo. After Uber check Japan at Forson. At Forson, yeah, no, we was already budget. Yama Musika said 2.4 million euros. When you know, go to ambulance, ambulance are ma. Sikana ma ene obaye no osi ye ntwade no ne mfankone afi twet ene Thompson mun ko ton fidie mra na senate ye mfanko ye adwuma ne ade a efidie na ma $66 million sikano ama efidie nso amokoto ama obaye no wabeja case no na ade ko enti no me ogide mapasese nyina na ye pani ya mo me mfa ya no ntum ne ye kanche wo mu se enya dia eboa ye wo kwan bebre so enti wonu no woto na seseska we say nyina millions of dollars yi wo si enko na wafe na oba be pepe nketenkete a na wo moral justification na ne say enti no me gidi say no wo si ehwe na yi ni no de opeso ye no ho no onye na mom ne enkoso ne enka e be sa lawyer for ne say they should talk more about sa behavior na sa attorney general no odeba after we twa sa owre ya friend ka bi tell idea ono no de no ya na me pese me kan ho ase ma che say judge for na je atum say wo didi wo matema no mu pe ade o maji atum wo wi ase ano no say mu ni atem mu ba ye beja mo because we twa sa case we ya o mu kan ya sa contempt cases yi eno e bi ene e boy ya editi akan kranchi ho eno e bi ne boy ya editi ase John and no be near boy ya editia samewuku the same case be near boy ya samu 3 ya boy ya editia wo mu enti no yesi obi di DJ anya one judge the moment I obe kasa editia judge ba kono a whole judges no ne na edidi matem enti we say bench warrant dan so na se ya ka che say oba ya nche no na watimi aba bedru airport wafa buta bedru airport ni yatimi akofo na fi ho edi na wuramu afa na watermark so at the security agade no de na ko wa ubusa defense minister was one immigration officer ubusa interior minister one so was onim enti wanu na kofa akwa no ede ne ko sa vice president fi ho ya upon everything no lawyer ni kura odi na sem no kura no was onim no da okosia ne court enti no yekoya na se bai na de no mu de abeto no de ka che ye ni nyina ne se one no ene bench warrant ne sa a friend say bench warrant and it's our contempt no and can we do ma ka che nya
o is be see akeno for your tata
what I say was it nyina ya de bia for a free and I say so no we dey do obi atema we dey di natem we wia no an say abeka che say jo for won ekodi and ya bese yepeni ya obi anka wa putu wa say behavior we e dey che ahemfo yana na otumfo ene mpanyifo wo Ghana nyina including one kasa judges na obi abedi di matem na wa be kan sem ya fam ho waguma ni mu ase na se mo kasa nipa kro ne nkwa woman mai said the chairman kai ejinu omo ko so ni judges na tem sa enso ka no ko anaka wo anu ko anaka wo sen ke timi hwemu ye no aye wo yi me fe no wo akwa na che se me would make sa bodamfo ya ba aba mamu so mo gina to me say the attempt to the judges no fine it Ghana for mo fan some books mo na mo betimi asate atwa mo
he said as a self defense na obviously obi di watema wo so ba yiro ho no why because enko baby